Welcome back to another daily episode of Today in Sports. This is Connor with From the Couch Sports. It's been a few days since I made a video. There really hasn't been too much going on. I figured I'd lump a few days worth of content into one daily video. That way I'm not, releasing one topic per video kind of thing. New York Jets news today. Jamal Adams, I believe it was an interview with Bleacher Report, he kind of called out his teammates from his rookie season. He came in and he said that there was a lack of, effort. They weren't really putting in that extra effort to win games. They were content with mediocrity. And that's something I totally love seeing from a leader, that he was willing to call out his team. I know a couple seasons ago, there was a lot of head cases in the locker room. You had Brandon Marshall, Mo Wilkerson, Sheldon Richardson. There was rumors of fights going on. I mean, Geno Smith got punched in the jaw, what was this, 2 seasons ago, I believe. And it's just been a lot of chaos, and it seems like the franchise is finally turning around. Jamal Adams is proven that he can be a good leader in the league, and I'm really excited for this season from the Jets standpoint. Besides that, we saw Antonio Callaway. He was actually one of my sleepers from the draft. He has plenty of potential, really fast. He came out of Florida. He can't lay off the weed. He's another Josh Gordon for the Browns. He's probably going to deal with a suspension because he was arrested Sunday morning for weed possession. It's just tough to see. When you're in a position making millions of dollars, you should be able to stop smoking weed, dude. I mean, you have an opportunity to make millions, and all you have to do is not smoke weed for however long your career is. An average NFL career, like the 4 years, just don't smoke weed for 4 years. Even if you have above average career, 10, 12 years, don't smoke weed for those 10, 12 years, and then once you hang up the cleats, smoke weed every day. Who cares? Nobody cares. But the fact that some of these athletes don't have the self-control to not even to have multiple arrests, I mean, come on. You have to be doing something every day just about. I mean, if you think about it, how many times does a drunk driver get away with driving drunk before they finally get caught? And it's kind of the same thing. How many times has this dude been driving with weed on him before he gets busted? It's kind of just tough to see. But besides that, the Browns receiving corps is actually changing a little bit. They just traded Corey Coleman to the Bills for a 7th round pick. That's crazy. 2 years ago, they drafted him with a 1st round pick. He hasn't been playing. He hasn't really played. He's injured half of the season. Both years he's played 18 games total. He's played decently. He has 5 touchdowns on his career. 2 seasons. I mean, he is injury prone. But to me, it's kind of another Bills move similar to the pickup of Jordan Matthews last year. He's kind of in that same mold. Had tons of potential, but he gets injured every season, so it's not like he's going to hold up. But if he does, I really do like the pickup. You pair him with Kelvin Benjamin, who I expressed my thoughts on in an earlier video, but still, that's a decent, above average, wide receiver core. You have Charles Clay, LeSean McCoy. It's not the worst in football. It's certainly not the best either, but it's going somewhere. It's just crazy to me that he got traded for a 2020 7th round pick when he was he's a 1st rounder. That's just nuts. But that's the NFL for you. Another thing, I think this was a couple days ago, there was fans they threw a rally in support of Urban Meyer, which is ludicrous to me because these allegations are big. It's not like Urban Meyer is just he's getting accused of doing serious bad stuff, like hiding the fact that his assistant coach beat the crap out of his wife. That's not something that you should rally behind. I can't get behind anything that has to do with abusing women or children, anything like that. And this is something that Urban Meyer has known about for at least 3 years. So going back to some stuff said before, I just think it's kind of ridiculous that you would even consider throwing a rally. Yes, OSU is a great football program that every single year they're in contention for a big bowl game, possibly the playoff, but you still have to have some morals if you're an OSU fan. This is my opinion. As always, I want to thank you for tuning in, and